Now, gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a heavyweight contest, 6 rounds. 5 minutes each round, 1 pole, 1 submission and 1 KO to decide the winner. In the red corner, from the north, the mighty Klondyke Jake. And in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, from Waterlooville, Johnny Kowalski.
So John Kowalski from Waterlooville near Portsmouth at 18 stone 2. Big blonde boy right there, 6'4" of him. John Kowalski. Haven't seen him for quite a time. His opponent in this final bout of the program, Klondyke Jake of Ilfracombe, Devon, 22 stone 1. Very much shorter, but very much heavy.
Seconds out, first round.
So round 1 of 6 rounds, and 1 fall decides the bout. And already Klondyke Jake arguing with some ringside seaters. Not too much problem with identification here. Still, Jake doesn't want to come to the center of the ring. He'd rather argue with the spectators for a bit. Kowalski getting a little tired of waiting. Yes, there's more power there than Kowalski thought, I think. This gets out of hand, and it could do with Klondyke Jake in the ring. Joe Dorazio could have a little bit of trouble in this one. He hasn't had much so far in this program. It's a little bit Cooper at the beginning, maybe, but Jake is the man to watch, and he knows it. Incidentally, Joe Dorazio there is wrestled all over Europe, as refereed, I mean, all over Europe, as well as wrestled all over Europe, but now he's got a curious date coming up in Jordan. He's been asked to go over and referee 3 bouts in Jordan. That's Joe Dorazio. Meantime, he's looking after these 2 big fellas over here in Woking. Both men expecting the other to give under the pressure, but neither of them doing it. Kowalski over the top for the cross press, but couldn't hold it. Crowd fully got it there, but Kowalski in trouble. Left hand wearing him, I think. He's out. Just the way he was grasping his hand or his arm. Just 3 minutes of this first round of the 6-round contest here. Klondyke Jake is the winner. Kowalski a bad landing, and Gibbs doesn't beat the count. And the referee calling for the MC, and I think possibly a doctor here too.
The referee, ladies and gentlemen, is supposed to stop the contest. I think he's got a very bad injury. The winner, Klondyke Jake.
Well, it won't be a popular result, of course, from the point of view of Klondyke Jake.
Well, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. That's the rules of the game.
And it's just a question now of Joe Dorazio looking around, hopefully, for a doctor.
International heavyweight contest to be wrestled over 6 5-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions or a knockout will decide the winner. On my right, in the red corner, from Antigua in the West Indies, Caswell Martin. In the blue corner, presented by that beautiful manageress, Princess Paula.
I am extraordinarily beautiful, and you will turn around and say, for my fans.
Okay, no bullying, please.
Now.
Once again, for her adoring fans, the vivacious, the glamorous, the beautiful Princess Paula, presenting as Superman from Belfast, Faith Finlay, and our referee, Mr. Gordon Pryor.
Seconds away, round 1.
And so we join this international heavyweight contest in round 1. Caswell Martin, Antigua versus Dave Finlay from Carrickfergus near Belfast. If he'll just get that fist to his wife over and get to the center of the ring. Gordon Pryor from Chesterfield is the referee for this one, and it's over 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to the side. Side headlock. Finlay. Maybe the usual shine rocks are over the tights. Oh, that's a lovely back throw, that Finlay's. Both men on the same weight, more or less, just above the heavyweight upper limit, so both in the heavyweight contest here this afternoon. As always, Princess Paula, a lot of advice coming from ringside. Wish we could hear more of what she says, whether it is useful advice or not. Headlock and strangle, Finlay. Nice left by Caswell Martin. Oh, what a wrestler this man is. Just out of trouble out of the side headlock. Martin's not to take any notice of those pointing fingers at all, whether they come from Paula or Finlay. Double finger into lock. Full oh yes, full Japanese triangle hold to Caswell Martin. Caswell Martin, the cast iron Caswell as they call him, from Antigua. Turn ankle, turn a turn for Finlay. Perfectly illegal, that sort of the foot defense. I don't know why Finlay's pointing the finger this time. Caswell Martin must not turn his back on this man. Gordon Pryor, referee, has got to get tough, and I think he's on his way now. just had about enough of this. He's going to dish out a public warning soon for some of the treatment Martin has been receiving. The wrestler of his class must get some protection from the ref. Double wrist lock, Finley. Head scissors, contact, beauty roll, Martin. The crowd all for Martin, of course. Just 1 minute to go in this first round of 6. Quick pile driver reminder for Martin. It took so long with that. Climb up to the head. Like the head scissors counter again, but this time he's Finley out of it quickly. Trip. Leg trip. All legal. Eight seconds. Bell goes to end the round, but somebody hasn't heard it. Second round without having an interval there, but the referee is not quite sure. And he's with a public warning finally to Finley. The start of round 2. We didn't even complete round 1 actually, but it's the start of round 2. Finley complaining to the MC that his opponent has grease all over his body, which is not so he can tell it. Okay. Where's the grease?
Second away, round 2.
Finally, everybody's decided they heard the bell. So the public warning happened in the interval. We start round 2. Two falls, 2 submissions or a knockout decide the winner of this international heavyweight contest. One public warning against Fit Finley, Dave Finley, right in the interval there. Finley with a torn ankle, getting a bit close for that casual mounted right foot. Casual mounted left leg to take that. That's a beauty. A beauty. And a headbutt follow-up to the temple. And not a bad landing, but Princess Paul around there very, very quickly indeed. Get back in there, she says. crowd want. They want Casual Martin to walk over this man. At the moment, he seems to be doing okay. Great body check timing. And another one, but this time goes past. Beautifully done by Finley. And all the way back, he follows the cross press. And trouble for Martin. He's got the first one, Finley, in round 2. There we go again, in slow motion, how it happened, off the ropes, picks him up beautifully, leans back with one of his specials, Finley, and follows up with the cross press very quickly, but clear enough anyway. And his Casual Martin up to one of his high rope tricks. Ooh, taking this man all the way down, and Finley just collapses in the opposite corner. Up at 6 though, and a punch to the stomach, unspotted, I think, by the referee. Yep, blindside. Nice turn by Martin. Beautiful posting and walks over the mule kick, Finley, and the crotch hold and slam. Martin going in with that knee drop and a holding press, beautiful cross press there. And it's the equalizer in the third. And it took him just 1 minute, 55 seconds to get it. 1 each. And here we go. Let's see how this happened. From the corner post, the following beautiful posting. Really good one, weekend, but the mule kick gets him on the way back. And watch this follow-up. The crotch hold. Slow slam, doesn't immediately take advantage of it, and now the leg comes over the throat, and the follow-up cross press. Beautifully done by Casual Martin. 1 each. Well, he's having a look in the mouth, I think, there. Casual Martin couldn't wait any longer. Twice. And this time, Casual Martin waiting for it. And a punch to the head. Spotted by the referee.
Second and final public warning, Finley.
Final public warning. He saw that punch to the head. And he says there's the side of the hand of chop. But, well, we saw it at ringside. I'm sure you did at home. Definite punch to the head. Now he wants a handshake. Casual Martin goes straight for the thumb. You can hardly blame him after the treatment he's been getting. He's in the trunks now with his right hand. Watch him, says Martin to the referee. Got to go around the other side sometimes. It might be unsighted when the move comes. All right, inside of the forearm. Perfect forearm uppercut. You do that as much as you like, says Casual Martin. You want to do it some more? I'll do it for you. Couple of minutes left in the fourth. Still 1 each. 2 public warnings now against Finley. He's got no more to play with. Gordon Pryor getting a little mad now. I can blame him. Finger in the lock. Toe and another headbutt to the temple. He's not really worth trying these tricks with casual Martin. He's too good a wrestler. Just a minute to go now. 4. And he's trying for a chicken wing if he can get that hand joined with his other. And there it is, the chicken wing is on, almost. If those hands meet, Casual Martin's in trouble. He knows it, so he's trying to stop them meeting at all costs. If that chicken wing is completed, a submission for sure. He gets it on right. He can't reach at the moment. For his sake, I'd have the most hands and fingers in draw. Just a few seconds now with the bell and round 4. Kaz Martin pouring with sweat there. He did a great job to get out of that chicken wing. When you get back to your corner, says referee Pryor. I'm not sure that he liked that too much. And they haven't got much interval left now. They've got to go any second.
Second away, round 5.
Round 5, 2 to go. 1 fall each, 2 public warnings against Finley. And Finley taking a little time to towel himself down. Very speedy that was told there, follow up by Martin. That's right, there too. Good athlete, this man. Full jump stranglehold, full on body check, to front. It's all right, it's inside 4 on that one. Inside of the forearm again, and the follow-up, and his man was down. Looked a very definite final warning for disqualification there from Pryor. And a drop. Beautiful lean back drop kick by Martin. And the crowd must love that. All the way over the top, Finley. Cross press and trouble for Martin here. Yes, Finley's got it. 2 to 1, despite the 2 public warnings against him. Just 1 minute 35 seconds to round 5. Finley gets the winning fall. 2 to 1. Here it is. Caswell comes off the ropes, but telegraphs it a little bit with that flying tackle. Finley goes down low, gets his man to a cross press, and that is it.
And ladies and gentlemen, in round 5, the winner, the Irishman, Ed Finley. Never mind, losers. I have told you before, I am the best. Don't mess with the best. The beautiful princess and myself are unbeatable.
Sanders comes in first. Both men, of course, having promised that they're going to win this Golden Grappler Trophy 1987, as he expected. This is the heavier man, of course, of the two. Mal Sanders out Morden, Surrey. 11 stone 12 now. Leave the superstar in the ring, and running into the ring, here comes the Kid himself, Mark McCoy, known as Kid, the British lightweight champion. And he also is quite sure, as you just heard, that he is going to win this title as well.
This contest is the final for the Golden Grappler Award 1987, and is to be wrestled over 8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout going to decide the winner. On my left in the blue corner, from Keighley, Kid McCoy. In the red corner, from Morden, superstar Mal Sanders. And the referee for this contest, Mr. Ken Lazenby.
I think Mal Sanders was the only one that was applauding there, I think, because there's a lot of boos, naturally, because he's taking on, in this final, the man who is a legitimate finalist, you could say, Kid McCoy, one of the most popular youngsters ever in the wrestling ring, I think. No, not even a handshake.
Seconds away for round 1.
8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner in this Golden Grappler Trophy Final 1987. And it's got to be won here this afternoon. Mal Sanders of Surrey, Kid McCoy of Yorkshire. McCoy at 11 stone, Mal Sanders just under 12 stone. Of course, weights don't matter in this particular tournament because any weight can enter for it. Under the 13 stone, of course. And you may think it a little strange that Mal Sanders is in the ring in this final against Kid McCoy. Well, the reason for that is, of course, that Richie Brooks, who was the finalist, he beat Mal Sanders in the semi-final. He has damaged his ankle to such an extent. In fact, he's been in hospital in Leeds for quite some time. He's out now, but the ankle is still giving him worry, and his doctors have just definitely said no wrestling for quite some time. So he couldn't appear, and the final has to be decided here today. So the losing semi-finalist, Mal Sanders, here he is with his second chance against McCoy. Referee Ken Lazenby from Bradford. All the matches in the Golden Grappler Trophy this year have been fought over 8 3-minute rounds with 2 falls at the side, and the final is no exception to that. Full Nelson Sanders. I'm sure he thinks he has the advantage. You heard what he said just before the bout. He's pretty sure of it himself, but he's got Kid McCoy's speed to take into account here. He really is a fast lad, this man. McCoy, the son of King Ben, of course, who's trained him along with Marty Jones. At the Marty Jones gym, gymnasium, from when he was 14 years old, McCoy started. Turned pro in March 1986. Just 16 years old. Kid McCoy. And Keithley, also Bill from Keithley, though I think he still lives at home with his dad, Silsden. But what a training he's had to come into the pro wrestling business. Lots of confidence in the other corner, no problem.
Second away, round 3.
Round 3, 6 to go. Still no score. Very nearly a score at the end of round 2, but not quite. And it's Sanders coming in now, what he thinks is for the kill. Maybe he's right, let's see. This trophy has got to be presented this afternoon. If by any chance there is a draw, it will be decided on points. And we have 2 referees here at the Spa Hall, Bridlington, plus a very well-known MC from Hull, known as Frank Benson. He is at the moment at ringside watching every move. So the 3 of them will get together and decide on points should there be a draw. But Mel Sanders has no intention of there being a draw here. He's weakening the boy more by the minute here. Nice turn if he can. He couldn't make it. Try the turn. Oh! Sanders saw that coming in, another back big one. Initiated by himself. More back weakness. Oh, Sanders is really going for them now. The start of the finish. So Sanders, well, clutch hold, body slam. Sanders so confident with a minute to go in round 3. He doesn't even bother to follow it down with an attempted cross press. And the drop kick. Yes, caught it. I don't think this kid's finished yet. Oh dear. Sanders a bit mad at himself. 30 seconds to go. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Wait a minute, says Sanders. They'll get counted. Calm down. He's only got 5 seconds to go in this 3rd round. But the bell will save any further action in that 3rd round. Oh, kick with the back. The referee turned his back, but he's highly suspicious, of course, that something happened then, but Sanders denies it. The kick on the kid's leg as the referee turned his back then in the end of it. Think he's got away with it.
Seconds away, round 4.
Round 4, 5 rounds to go. Still no score. Sanders took a bit of a comeback by Kid McCoy there. But whether he can do it against this very powerful Mel Sanders. What a bodybuilder, Sanders. Look at that physique. Public warning.
And your referee is giving Mel Sanders a first public warning.
Time for you to wait a minute there because the referee could have changed his mind. Sanders was trying to make it, but it's a public warning against Sanders in the 4th. That's not a bear hug by Sanders there. Releases it. Goes for the body check. Nicely turned. McCoy helped him on his way there, and his lady nearly had Mal Sanders in her lap down. Bare hug and punch to the side, which we all saw, and you, I'm sure, saw at home. Referee, blindside, backhammer again to Sanders, lift in the backhammer position, thinking of a submission from that. And backhammer onto the top rope, illegal use of the ropes, order to break. And now it's Sanders going for that left arm as far as he can go. Less than a minute to go in the fourth. Gaining height off the post. More or less one-way traffic at the moment. McCoy didn't know where he was coming from. Disorientated there for the moment. Again, the backhammer move, but there was suspicious one in the front, which the referee didn't look out, but McCoy waiting for him this time. Nice posting, reversed it. Monkey time, good one. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. Another monkey climb. But he's too late in this round to make anything of it. And the kid in the ring there, worried about his back and his left arm, but he's just showing signs of coming back into it now. And Mal Sanders arguing with a couple of girls there at ringside. I wonder if Sanders will grace the ring with his presence now. I think he will.
Second away, round 5.
He'll have to now. As we start round 5 with 4 rounds to go. Still no score. 1 public warning against Mal Sanders on the right there. Sanders asking for a handshake. This time McCoy doesn't want to know. Just as Sanders didn't in the opening round. All strength holds by Mal Sanders. You can't blame him for using that. He's got a very, very speedy young fella up against him. He missed the drop kick again, and another. More damage to himself. Again, self-inflicted by a mistimed drop kick. Almost a suplex there, reversed, but he didn't want to go for the backbreaker over the shoulders. And a submission by the kid in round 5. And it just took Mal Sanders 1 minute, 24 seconds of round 5 to get the first submission of the round.
In round 5, the first submission goes to the superstar, Mal Sanders.
Well, Mal Sanders, the physical culturist, as you can see, and great soccer player in his time too. But since 6 years old, he's been watching TV wrestling and always said that he would one day be a wrestler. Well, he certainly is now. The kid, not so happy, being dealt with by his second.
Second away, round 7.
2 rounds to go as we start the 7th. Sanders comes in for some more treatment on the left arm, left shoulder, and leg, and more back if he can get there. A hair pull, lifted in by the hair. After the second public warning and final public warning.
The referee gives a second and final public warning to Mal Sanders.
Great backdrop. Tremendous backdrop. He came out from a tremendous height there. And another. Oh, he's really gained a lot of courage, this fellow. Continue at all. Left arm and back in real trouble. No, missed it. And this time it's Sanders worried about the back. After that missed tackle. 2 minutes left in the 7th. Press, Kid. Can he hold it by that weight? Can he? He can. Oh, about that. The Kid's got the equalizer. Sanders so weak. And he doesn't like it, but it's it. In 1 minute, 27 seconds until round 7, and Kid McCoy with the equalizing fall that everybody here has been hoping for.
And round 7, the equalizing fall.
Let's see how he did this, because he took him to the ropes twice, dived underneath him. He's worried about the double leg Nelson, got out of it, folding press was on, and he stayed on top with his full weight on the shoulders very neatly to get it.
And with 1 fall each, seconds away for the 8th and final round.
So 1 fall each with 2 public warnings against Mel Sanders. 1 submission fall of this man, Sanders, gained in the 5th. The equalizer to McCoy there on the right, facing us in the 7th. 1 each. This final round to go. Just 3 minutes will decide the destination of the Golden Grappler Trophy 1987. This time the referee wants them both to shake hands before they come out, being the last round. This time Sanders wants to, McCoy doesn't. Doesn't trust him too much. And who can really blame him after the tricks he's been up to the other day? Oh, went down badly, you see. McCoy saw it coming. Badly on the right knee. So McCoy's got the right knee to go for now. Escapes from those so quickly. Straight arm left, I don't know about that. Headlock and strangle, Sanders. But he did it by the hairpin. Take his man with him. If he does, it'll be too late. He's one out of match. And straight fingers to the head. He says it's a flat of the hand, but it wasn't. But the referee unsided. The Kid knows. Very lucky not to get disqualified there, Sanders. He's got 2 public warnings against him. Folded leg, 1 minute left in this bout. Double finger into lock. Agreed to by the Kid. Now then, this is one of the Kid's specials. Going along the rope, taking his man over nicely. Doesn't get him any score. He gets him away from oops, another missed drop kick by McCoy. Saw that coming, Sanders. Less than 30 seconds now. Right out through the top 2. And a lot of people from ringside helping him back quickly. He's back in 12 seconds to go. 10, 7 seconds, and he's on the rope, so that won't count anyway. Unlucky for the Kid, and the bell right now to end the bout. So a 1-4 each draw. But the points decision, therefore, by the two referees present, Lazenby and Martin Warren, and of course Frank Benson, the very well-known wrestling MC from Hull, who's been watching all this just in case. So 3 opinions. Remember, Sanders has got 2 public warnings.
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously the contest is a draw. Sanders got a submission in round 5 and McCoy equalised in round 7. Therefore now it's over to our ring officials sat down at ringside. Gentlemen, can I have your decisions, please?
Here come the decisions on the points. 2 men.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin Warren gives Sanders the decision.
Sanders happy so far.
Mr. Frank Benson gives Kid McCoy the decision.
So it's up to the referee inside the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now up to our referee to decide who is the winner in his opinion. Thank you.
Remembering the public warnings, surely he must give it to McCoy. Yes, he has. And Sanders fuming mad, but the kid now happy as Larry. Points decision. And there is the Golden Grappler Trophy 1987, held by Mark Kid McCoy of Keighley, Yorkshire. And there's King Ben is right down there at ringside to congratulate him. The first to congratulate him.
Presenting to you the winner of the Golden Grappler Award of ITV 1987, King McCoy.
The bouquet of flowers in one hand, the trophy in the other, and now Sanders, still beefing, gets a medal for being the losing finalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an international catchweight contest consisting of 6 5-minute rounds. 1 fall, 1 submission, or a knockout to decide the winner. Between on my left and in the red corner from Peckham, Steve Gray. His opponents on my right and in the blue corner, the welterweight champion of the West Indies, Clive Myers. And ladies and gentlemen, your referee, the international third man, Max Wall. The first round.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Pavilion, Hemel Hempstead, for another freestyle wrestling session. And it starts this afternoon with a catchweight bout between Clive Myers of Jamaica at 11 stone 7, the welterweight champion of the West Indies, incidentally, in the very sharp boots there, shiny boots. His opponent, a lightweight at 10 stone 7 from Peckham, southeast London, Steve Gray. So a catchweight bout. And Steve Gray, as so often we see him, taking on somebody in the weight above his own bracket. Let's see how he makes out today. Max Ward, that the Birmingham referee there. Max Ward in charge of this one. 1 fall decides this 6-round contest. So the first fall really matters here, and they're going to make sure they make no early mistakes if they can possibly avoid it. That's a nice counter by Gray. I don't know if he can keep that up against the arm wrestling champion of the world at the 15 stone, which is Clive Myers on the right there. The Jamaica flag on his trunks there for part of it. Yes, Gray, the old George Kidd trick that I'm sure he was taught by Kidd, or got it from George Kidd. That roll up into a ball and no limbs to be taken. So all Myers can really do is lift or step back and be open to a counter, and there is the counter into a backhand. And you can tell that the crowd here at the Pavilion Hemel Hempstead are all for the lighter man as usual. Nicely done, over the top, double leg Nelson. A good early try by Graham, and his real first attack without starting from an escape. Took him a wee bit too far. It's just a couple of minutes to go in this first round of 6. Cross buttock, ground position. Gray, nicely headlock to the side there. But with Myers' agility, he gets around the feet, under the neck, falls his man back. A bit near the ropes, but clear at the moment. Don't think he can get much from it. He doesn't either. He's not even trying. He's just trying to hold him there to see what happens, give himself time to think. Finally had to come in. Myers going for the left hand, single finger interlock. Gray agreeing to both. Whipped over, still from the interlock, but caught his hand a bit. 1 minute to go. Well, Myers seemed to walk into that backhammer. Let's see the reason for it. That's the reason for it. Yes, the full beautiful cartwheel out of that stomach throw. He develops into a monkey climb there, beautifully out. And there comes the fast whips that we associate with Clive Myers. Just about 12 seconds left in this first round of 6. On the bell. And let's take a close-up look at Clive Myers. Clive Myers of Jamaica, 11 stone 7. As I said earlier, the West Indies welterweight champion. The World Arm Wrestling Champion under 15 stone, which he got, I think, also on television from Yorkshire Television's indoor league. And what a strong upper arm this man's got. Clive Myers of
Seconds away,
Jamaica.
round 2.
Round 2, and no score, of course, because this preliminary contest here at the Pavilion Hemel Hempstead is a catchweight bout between Clive Myers at 11-7 and Steve Gray at 10-7. Just 1 stone in it, lightweight taking on a welterweight. Referee Max Ward in charge. Nicely. The leg fairly caught up that Myers' left leg. Didn't want to keep it. Toe and ankle, Gray. kick. Quite comfortable with his leg. Yes, took him on the back of him. Beautiful. Perfectly legal in-step attack. Real beauty. Gray tempting a smile there, but that really worried him. Side headlock Myers. Starting to use those muscles now. Gray going just a little bit faster. Yes, taking him away with the top cross press. Gray thrown off right over the referee. Oh, what a power in those arms. And Myers coming down for double leg Nelson now. Only a count of 2. Leg shot gets him off. That's a couple of lovely moves by both men there, and you can hear what the crowd here at Hemel Hempstead think about that bit of wrestling. Forcing on that backhammer, the double wrist lock position. Myers. Doesn't want it anymore, goes for the opposite arm lever, takes his man over for cross press position. Gray almost making a bridge out of it. Myers trying to return to his original attack, which was the backhand. Gray right hand fairly far, left hand rather, fairly far up there between the shoulder blades. Uncomfortable. A couple of minutes to go in the second round. And remember, just one fall decides this bout. Quite a wrench on the shoulder as well as the hand. Nice to turn. Oh yes, very quick. Drop kick from the ground. And Gray waiting, but Myers knows better than to get up any quicker than he did there, but counting his time. He knew Gray was behind him, ready to attack. Double interlock. Now Myers must win all these, surely, with his power. Double arm now, Myers. He's got a minute if he's going to do anything, Gray. He's still got just under a minute to do it. Yes, good. Myers came down with the head too low. Caught with that drop kick again. Nice quick one. Reverse double knee hold, a little too far over. Gets caught in the body scissors. Just in case Myers starts getting the pinfall count from the referee. Make sure everything's off the deck. Half a minute. And Gray doing the same thing in case he was starting to get counted. Ten seconds. Steve Gray from South East London, Peckham, 10 stone 7. And the boy who, midfield footballer for Mike Robe in the Sunday League, now a full-time wrestler, but still plays on Sundays occasionally.
Seconds away, round 3.
Round 3 and 4 rounds to go. No score because one fall decides this bout. Count of 2, but only 2. Oh yes, timed that drop kick to perfection, Gray. And in case you've just joined us, the Pavilion, Hemel Hempstead, round 3, Steve Gray versus Clive Myers. Gray going up a weight to welter to take on Myers, and in trouble there, the folding press, and he's lost the arms. He's lost the arms. Double leg Nelson now, Gray, but no chance through the ropes. Good effort by Gray then. He got the nearest he has to a pinfall on this bout, and the crowd obviously realized that. Just one fall decides this contest between Steve Gray, who has always been a lightweight ever since he's been wrestling, when he turned pro in 1970. Never held a title, and it's about time he had a chance at one, because he's really could be a really great lightweight now, I think. He's got a lot of experience, and he's showing up very well even today against this much heavier man in the weight above him, Clive Myers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Myers again going for that single finger interlock that he always favors. His right hand, and of course with those muscles, he could send Gray out right up to the lights above him. And he could get a submission from that move. It didn't. Still, Myers has the finger interlock. Still that same hold on. Myers persevering with it. And those seconds go down left. And wisely, Gray putting the left foot on the shoulder and taking the weight. Now both feet. Nicely up, and a good drop kick finish, chest high. Myers up quick, headbutt to the stomach. Gray came back a little late there, but he goes through. Was avoiding the headbutt the first time, but getting it the second. Myers off the ropes again, over the top. Lovely drop by Gray, beautifully dropped. And Myers in trouble here. Gray can follow this through. And a couple of minutes to go, and Myers comes back with that headbutt and slows it down. Wisely and in time, but still goes over the top, and a double knee hold to Myers. Double leg Nelson now to Gray, and over the top for Myers again, but he's got the arms. No, he's lost them. Oh, so near for both men then. What a beautiful bout this is for a preliminary contest at catchweight. One of the best we've seen recently on television, I would say. Really fast-moving stuff. Both men putting everything into it. Attacking there, and either one of them could have got that one fall required for this bout during that minute and a half there. So it's a leg spread now. Myers holding it on. See if Gray moves backwards there, as you think he could do, which he could do, but if he does, then Myers merely follows him. He feels the move coming and just... He can't move his feet upwards, remember, because Myers' feet are on top. Less than a minute to go now. Now he can move, and of course Myers takes his attention off for a second, and Gray does just that. Myers not quite understanding what happened then. I think that somebody called him or something from his corner, and he lost concentration for a minute. Gray got out of trouble in no time. Full Nelson Gray. And I think Myers will have not too much trouble breaking that. Another chance. 15 seconds. And a third back to Cherry. You better hurry. He's got 5 seconds to go. Steve Gray, who boxed as a schoolboy, and of course, naturally, when you've got a father, as his father, who's well known as a lightweight boxer. His ring name was Fred Steen. That's Steve Gray, ex-boxer, now full-time wrestler.
Round 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go, and it's Clive Myers versus Steve Gray. Myers in the welterweight bracket. Steve Gray, 10.5 stone. Start of round 4, 3 rounds to go, 1 fall to decide it. Oh, caught him butt well. And Gray again with the advantage. And trying the back drop, didn't quite come off, and it worked fairly well. Oh, trouble, and both out. Now then, which one is going to get back in time, and which one is going to allow the other one back in time? Gray on top at the moment, it looks like. And I don't think any of them are going to get back. They are not. Max Ward has counted them both out, so it's a double knockout. And I'm very glad, at least, that Steve Gray, after his magnificent effort, didn't get defeated by the heavier man, and at least says something. Let's hope that both of them are okay. That doesn't look too good as the seconds go in to check. Mike Judd, our MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, both men having failed to beat the count, the result of this contest is a double knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, after what can only be described as a terrifically lively contest, a brilliant contest, I'm sure you give both these boys a fantastic round of applause. Steve Gray and Clive Myers. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, cheer them right out of the hole. Steve Gray and Clive